watching on the NBA 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And it's Mahinmi at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Randolph. Memphis moving it around. Green left side. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer finds the target. Green's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Memphis. Here's Moss, covered by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Hangs it and converts on the double punch late.
Oh, nice double punch there. Strictly
knocks it loose. Here we go. All alone. Jumps up.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Chris. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. 6 to shoot. Green with the ball. Now Okafor defending. Lets it go. And they'll take it off. They're not getting off the shot before second violation. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The 3 ball. Boss, no good. Boss has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Conley, and the 1-0 shot from Green. The Grizzlies with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep. Boss passes it to Stuckey, and he gets it to go. Stuckey's got his first basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Conley. 20 points for him last game against Utah. Inside, here's Mahinmi. Kicks to Randolph from past the arc. Conley shot is up.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Moss. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Conley.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Utah.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Here's Moss. As good as good. And it's 6 points for free.
And that assist got him a nod from his teammate after that one.
Conley kicks to Mahinmi. Back to Conley. They need this. No good. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Moss. Here's Okafor. There's the basket and making it double-digit lead.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Let's run up the 2 leaderboard. Look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Tony Allen is second.
that lifts. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. There's a screen. Right side, Randolph. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Randolph's got his first basket of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the knee just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Stuckey. Against Cleveland, he was really out of his game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Allen outside. Right side, Randolph. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Let's look at some stats for Randolph. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging 13 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Green, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Finally into the lane.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality inside. He's been bottled up in there. When you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
Yeah, the defender also over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had to count.
I was very impressed with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's Conley. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Wrong. Now the 76ers on the break, and he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. He said that one of the players are keying in on defensively is Rodney Stuckey, adding his team loves to use his size and his strength to play ball inside and get himself to the line. We've got to be physical with him without fouling. Guys, that'll take discipline. We'll see if they can strike the right balance on defense.
Thank you, Doris. And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. Ross gets the bucket. Ross has got 11 points.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Conley kicks to Randall. And stolen by Noel. And they're moving it up. There's the lob to the hoop.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here's Conley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jody Meeks comes in for Rodney Stuck. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Stokes is checked in for Mahimi. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. Johnson, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Jordan Adams in for Tony Allen. Adams with it, now defended by Moss. Wright dishes to Johnson. Shot to stop the drought. And the dunk by Wright.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
He does put the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one put-back slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question. He's an incredibly self-motivated player.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He talked mainly about the offense he wants to see them implement. And with all their emphasis on ball screens, you can expect them to be running a pick-and-roll offense for most of this game. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, boys.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Wright. He had 10 points in the win against Utah. Offensive bounce and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Here's Boss. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Adams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the 3-second violation. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Puts it up from 17. Boss, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Nobody even close to him, and you can't believe he doesn't knock it down. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Now here's Adams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Conley gets the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Here's Moss. Had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. To the left side wing. To the inside. Noel passes to Moss. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Boss. He's already got 13 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws here from Boss. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game.
What up?
Conley kicks to Johnson. And there's the feed to Wright.
What up?
Clock at 6. Pass to Adams.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to go check out that broadcast, nigga.
Johnson can't hit.
I was gonna tell you to go on my Facebook and check out that broadcast I got going on.
And he makes it 15 points in the game.
He's in a groove right now. The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
And it looks like he's having one of those games, guys. He's starting to feel it.
They set the pick. Adams outside. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Boss. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Meeks got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happen. An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Conley. He has 5. Here's Stokes. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Moss. 15 points in the game. Just his first attempt. And off the front.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Well, close to being out.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass doesn't reach its target.
12 seconds left in the first. Conley pushes to right, and it is flushed down on a nice jam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I would go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation. I feel that sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Earlier, we had a chance to talk to Freak about the importance of his family and family supports in the NBA.
What they do?
My family is my rock. I always have been.
She beat her up.
I've been going through a difficult season in my life. But my mama,
She whooped her
pops,
ass.
my sister Cece, my lady Yvette, they support me through all the ups and downs. It's something I'll never take for granted. They keep me going on and on.
Even though Freak has had the success on the floor, as we've seen, Clark, you have to believe his family is motivated after hearing that comment.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, NBA life is a challenge. Life in general is challenging. Ups and downs, twists and turns, specifically when you think about how young these guys are. They're handling a lot on the fly, so the support of their family and loved ones is huge, giving them a foundation for long-term success.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far for the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
In a moment now, to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up on the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Green is the 3, with Zebo at the 4, and it's Mahimi in at the 5 spot. Conley kicks to Green. He feeds it to Mahimi. Randolph a screen. To the inside. Green. So the whistle blows on the shot. And 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They set the pick. Passes it to Moss. Andrew with the screen. Moss hits the bucket. But crucially, shooting in this game 45%. Now here's Allen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. top. 6 to shoot. No up. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Randolph. From 12 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Randolph's got his second basket of the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Boss passes to Marshall. Here's Boss. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. 22 points for Freak.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
There's a good screen, and it's Conley penetrating. Stolen by Landry. Now the 76ers on the break. Pull up Shea, and he gets it to go.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Carl Landry. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Rodney Stucker. And it's Moss in for Jackson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. White, he's checked in for Mahee. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Zach Randolph. Johnson, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Adams in for Allen. Johnson dishes to Conley. Wright sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. And another miss by Memphis.
Kevin, just enough presence to bottom that three-pointer took there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Johnson. 17 points in his last outing. Adams outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There's the pass to Nichols. There's a screen by Noel. Johnson over to help from 12 feet out. Gets some room on the way. And the bucket's good.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Conley kicks to Adams. They need this. That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Good. He's got 20.
Boy, this defense is getting beat beaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Right, the pass to Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Conley's got 9 points now in the quarter. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Embiid the screen. Shoots a fader. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
We've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
And through the first hit.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense as something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got them running around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup game at this point.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Norris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. Well, it's on the one-sided affair so far for the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Boss, he's in at the point. Okafor up there with Carl Landry. And there's Rodney Stuckey and Nichols in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that.
Boss, no good. Grizzlies shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Conley is just to Allen. 11 feet away. That doesn't go in for Randall. The 76ers leading by 22. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The 76ers shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. At the line for 2. Free throw, good, Stuckey. Good on both. And here's Conley. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. And he didn't get quite enough out of that one.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw, good, Stuckey.
Talk about some great numbers for Rodney Stuckey. He has 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Green with a screen for Conley. Over in the corner, Green, the tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Conley kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Allen. Clock at 6. Randall the screen. Green inside the 3-point line. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way. He got his reward at the end.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Boss, no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Allen with it. Now guarded by Boss. And the foul called on Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Allen. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Top of the key, Conley. Green inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Stuck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Stuckey. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Well, they're still early in the quarter. They're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Marshall, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Goes up off the inbound. Second chance effort. And Stuckey with the lay and good. Stuckey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Green, the pass to Conley. And the foul called on Green. And that'll be his third foul so far. Randolph. He's got 9. He's looking for Mahimi and finds him. And he gets the bucket.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Boss passes to Stuckey. Here's Boss. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Allen kicks to Randolph. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
So far in the game for Randolph, 9 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Boss. And that one's drained from the low block. Boss has got 33.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Allen left side. And foul hard that time. Get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting three from outside.
The dish to Green. And over with the block. Stuckey against Gunn. Here's Boss. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. That's 96 points for Freak.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Conley with it. 16 points for him. Out left to the wing. Here's Randolph. Mahimi twisting it open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Boss. Another three for Philadelphia.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding, team.
The Grizzlies shoot pretty terribly here in the third quarter at around 30%. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Due to the bonus rule, head to the line for two.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
For Memphis, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for them. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Jody Meeks in for Rodney Stuckey. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Stokes is checked in for Mahimi. White comes in for Zach Randolph. And Wesley Johnson is sub for Jeff Green. Second free throw, no good. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 for three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Brandon Wright on top.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look that defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants. Not only is their lead big, their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Johnson dishes to Allen. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. That free throw, no good. And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and Memphis also. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Mahimi's checked in for Jarnell Stokes. Randolph comes in for Brandon Wright. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And Mike Conley's checked in for Adams. So on the floor for Memphis, Allen and Green are the wings. Zach Randolph is out there with Mahimi. And it's Conley in at the point guard. On defense, Philadelphia. Here's Green. Stolen by Grant. Here's Marshall. And he was fouled. And he's shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Randolph a screen. Conley kicks to Randolph. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Boss has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Marshall can't hit.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Conley with it. Out guarded by Boss. Conley kicks to Mahinmi. Feeds it to Randolph. Puts up the baby hook. It's deflected. Here's Boss. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Conley. Back to Adams. Randolph inside. Stolen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Holmes. To the middle. Here's Boss. Landry trying to get open. Boss, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Conley with the three. Shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
That is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Boss, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Martin's checked in.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Conley into the lane. Can't cash in from the high post.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Landry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Boss. Rebound by Jeff Green. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Fires the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Boss. And there's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
Yeah, I like the way he's settled down there. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Grant against Green. Martin with the screen for Green. Down low. 14 feet away. Martin with the bucket.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Boss. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Adams. No good from outside. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Open shot, Green. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Boss. Adams defending. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Playing one-handed flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
feet.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle. Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Memphis has gotten off 3 quarters in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Conley. And that's now 11 points for Jeff Green.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Dishes to Grant. Launches a 3. And give it on the basket. Look it.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up. It's too good a look to pass it.
For Memphis, they've gone only 6 of 14 to the field in the fourth. Outside Conley. Martin with the screen for Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let it get it that deep.
I echo that ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kendall Marshall. And Memphis also making a switch. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Jeff Green. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Out in the screen. Kicks it to Adams. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Stokes can't get it to go.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards. And that's what's given them control of this game.
Stripped it away. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Holmes. Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
At the line for your 76ers, Holmes. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Martin. And Tony Allen subbed in for Mike Conley. Good on the second free throw. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Allen passes it to Johnson. Back to Allen. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. That's 10 points for Allen.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Moss. By Allen. And he was fouled all the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. Carl Lander is checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws go from Moss. And so here's Memphis. Johnson outside. And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Johnson screen. Left side Adams. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Moss. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the official didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both got it from the line that time. The Grizzlies shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Batistuta, he's covered by Landry. Adams outside. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Allen outside.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Adams shot is off.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Boss, and he jams it with authority.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
On the wing, Johnson, he's covered by Grant. Johnson, good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was for Boss. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Meeks, good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Now here's Adams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Boss misses. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it out tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of the crowd.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Coach has always stressed defense to us, and I never want to let either him or the rest of the team down. Our goal every night is to come out and get them in trouble like their offense. I think we accomplished that tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.